and thank you for joining us. I'm Sabrina Shutters. We hope you and your loved ones are well as the CSRA's recovery from Helene continues. This morning, many are still grappling with power outages and water supply issues in the wake of Helene. The city of Augusta is still under a boil water advisory this morning. Fox54's Jasmyn Cornell joins us live now with more on what you can do if you need water right now. And Jasmyn, where can folks get the water they need?
Good morning, Sabrina. Yeah, in just 2 hours, we are going to see people here lining up at Southgate Plaza to get an essential resource, water. And if you take a look behind me, there's no one here, but there's a huge tanker that's going to carry water. And so right here at Southgate Plaza, I'm going to move out the camera frame. You can get both bottled and potable water. Now, potable just means that it is safe to drink. Right now, Augusta is under that boil water advisory, meaning that you have to boil your water before you drink it, brush your teeth, or prepare food. Now, if you don't want the bottled water, you want to bring a jug or water container with a lid for the potable water. And besides this location right here, there are several locations to assist you. Let's go ahead and take a look at those locations across Augusta. Starting at 8:30 this morning, potable water is available for you to fill up containers at 5 different locations. That's the Diamond Lakes location, Blythe Recreation Center, Warren Baptist Aquatic Center, Southgate Plaza, and the depot on Broad Street. Now, if you want the bottled water, it's also available at several locations, including the Augusta Municipal Building, Southgate Plaza, and Diamond Lakes. On top of water, many of us are searching for food, right? Good news, organizations are providing free food, and here's a list of some that should be going up on your screen. Starting at noon today, Walmart and Tyson Foods will be serving hot meals at the Bobby Jones Expressway location. You can also get a free meal at the Salvation Army Kroc Center on Broad Street in Augusta at 4 p.m. In Aiken County, the Family YMCA will be handing out free cases of water and bags of food starting at 8 this morning. This is all happening on Trolley Line Road in Graniteville. Then from noon to 1:30, the Salvation Army of Aiken, Allendale, Barnwell, and Edgefield counties will be giving out free hot meals. You can also enjoy some AC. Again, I'm at Southgate Plaza, and this is where you can get your drinkable water. It's safe to drink, bottled and potable water. So make sure you bring that container. And throughout this morning, we're going to bring you updates on where you can get resources as we navigate the aftermath of the hurricane. I'm Jasmyn Cornell reporting. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks so much, Jasmyn, and we'll go back to you again at 5:30. But right now, meteorologist Alex Carter is in now to bring us the latest on this forecast. Right. It's been calm after the storm, which is good, so the linemen can work. Right?
It certainly is. You know, we've got no interruptions to recovery efforts. That's going to keep going through at least this weekend, if not even early next week. And, you know, we might have some good news to look forward to. I want to give everybody something to look ahead to and enjoy, because by next week, dare I say, could we have our first fall cold front?
Yay, okay.
Here in the CSRA. Some of the early signals suggesting maybe some 70s for high temperatures.
That's going to be a nice post-storm week.
Yes, it definitely will be. But, you know, wait a minute for that. I still think, you know, there's a chance we could still be in the low 80s. But either way, it's going to feel tremendous outside. Let's go ahead and show you right now where temperatures continue to get a little bit cooler in the past couple of mornings. 63 now in Washington, 65 in Waynesboro, 64 in Barnwell, 66 in Bamberg. So the mid 60s are settling in. And I might even want to let the windows down if you're still without power, because this is some of that feel good type of air that we're going to have the next couple of mornings. As for radar, it's crystal clear. We're not going to see a drop of rain over the next several days. I think a dry pattern persists even into the weekend. So for today, a mostly sunny sky, high temperatures when air is this dry, they are going to soar up, but it's still going to be around 85 to 86 degrees. We'll be back into the 70s later this evening. But coming up in the full forecast, again, just as we were just talking about, next week's cold front looks to bring a taste of true fall, but it's all associated with what's tied together in the Gulf of Mexico. We'll tie them together, let you know how it impacts your forecast coming up in just about 10 minutes.
Thanks, Alex. A very long couple of days for some people in Richmond County since they've gone without water after it was shut down this past Sunday. FOX54's Lucy Birch found out how these residents are tackling this challenging time.
Some Richmond County residents have gone 2 days without water after it was shut off this past Sunday. Initially, they were told that it would come back on between 24 to 48 hours, but the 48 hours are up and they're wondering where their water is. Water tanks like the one behind me have been supplying people across the CSRA, and they've come from all across the U.S.
Brandon Jolivet traveled from Louisiana to bring water. He lived through Hurricane Katrina and is glad to be able to help after Hurricane Helene.
It's a little bit of deja vu, but I mean, being from Louisiana, I'm used to it. So it makes me feel great. Nothing wrong with being helpful, you know.
And Brandon is bringing water to families all around Richmond County who are using the water for necessities.
Because they said it's clean, so we can drink it, use it for everyday amenities, flushing toilets, stuff like that. So super helpful, cooking, all that good stuff.
I'm going to give some to other family members that still need water.
During a press conference, Augusta Mayor Garnett Johnson gave an update on when it should be back to normal.
The system is pressuring up at a pretty significant rate, so we are hoping either this afternoon or by tomorrow afternoon, I expect, and Director Bynes is not here, but I would expect, based on the feedback that I'm getting, that we should have most of the water restored.
And Carter hopes the mayor is right.
It was 24 to 48 hours, so that 48 hours up, so hopefully they can come through for us by tomorrow. I'm hopeful.
You heard the mayor there discussing water pressure. He says water pressure should have powered up by yesterday afternoon or later today. Golden Harvest Food Bank has always helped the hungry in our community, but after Helene blew through the area, the food bank needed some help of its own. Golden Harvest decided to call in backup to continue to serve the community. With the extra help, they have been able to deliver food and water to multiple distribution sites and only plan to add more sites and more food as they move forward. Golden Harvest President Amy Brightman says several organizations are stepping up and bringing in more resources.
So we have Feeding the Carolinas, Feeding Georgia, and Feeding America with literal boots on the ground heading this direction. With resources, staffing, food, water is being trucked in. So this is a much bigger problem than Golden Harvest can handle. This is really a national level crisis. And so we are doing our best to take direction from Feeding America and to accept the resources that we need in order to respond.
Golden Harvest has not been able to operate their soup kitchen in downtown Augusta, but they are working towards a plan for mobile deliveries to those who rely on a meal from them daily. Across our area, linemen continue to work around the clock to restore service to customers. Jefferson Energy Cooperative is giving those crews everything they need to do their best job. FOX54's Aria Circa spent Tuesday in Jefferson County to see what that process looks like.
If you're driving around town and have seen the linemen hard at work to fix your power and you've wondered where are these people staying that have come from all over the country, well, for Jefferson Energy Cooperative, they have made a camp base for them right on their site.
Jefferson Energy Cooperative has brought in more than 250 workers from as far as Indiana to clear up and fix power lines to turn the community's lights back on. And they provide mobile bed units, cooks for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, mobile showers, and laundry service for all the workers.
This environment here is just very important because it just gives them a place to rest and they don't have to worry about a place to stay. It's just a lot more convenient. It gives them, these are air conditioned, gives them a good place to sleep.
Jefferson Energy Cooperative continue to ask for your patience as their linemen work hard to fix your power. Reporting in Jefferson County, Aria Circa for Fox 54.
In the latest update this morning, more than 20,000 Jefferson Energy Cooperative members are still without power. The co-op posted several substations that are now active. That includes 7 substations in Richmond County, 2 in Columbia County, 1 in McDuffie, and 2 in Jefferson County. On Georgia Power's latest outage map update, most people in Richmond and Columbia counties are getting notifications that they will have power back by Saturday around 11:45 p.m. In McDuffie, Warren, and Burke counties, the estimated time is Thursday at 11:45 p.m. Keep in mind, this is just an estimation. Some people are getting their power back before that. Georgia Power says it has restored service to more than 1 million people. Dominion Energy expects to have at least 95% of customers restored in 8 more counties later this week. Crews and out-of-state resources are focusing on the Midlands and western portions of the company's service territory. Power is expected to be restored for Allendale and Bamberg counties tomorrow, October 3rd by 11 p.m. In Aiken and Edgefield counties, damage assessments are still in progress, so customers have not received a restoration estimate. With residents in need of shelter, water, and hot meals, nonprofits are teaming up to help the community. The Red Cross, Salvation Army, and more are doing to help.
Plenty of sunshine to start off your Wednesday, and temperatures climbing up into the mid-80s this afternoon. And coming up in the full forecast, we look to be on the good side of the tropics next week. We'll let you know what could be ahead. Is it a blast of fall air? More on this is coming up after the break.